Some pediatricians are speaking out on the frustrations of caring for grown adults. A family physician, Dr. Jennifer Caudle, is here to weigh in. So what about this trend? What is going on? I mean, I was reading that people sometimes up into their 40s are still seeing their pediatrician.
It's really, I saw that article as well. It's really interesting that we are sometimes seeing children and teens and young adults into their 20s and maybe a little bit older seeing a pediatrician. Now, last night I did a sort of an impromptu poll on my Facebook page and on Twitter just to see from my peds colleagues out there, I'm family medicine, how old are you seeing your oldest child? Most of them said 18 to 21, but a few doctors who are certified in pediatrics and internal medicine say up to 26. I would say beyond that is not very common.
So should there be a cutoff date? I mean, is there a disadvantage? Say you're an adult, 40 years old, and you're going to see your pediatrician. Is there a disadvantage because the pediatrician maybe doesn't recognize some symptoms and things because they're dealing with children regularly?
So let me be clear. I do think that 40 is too old to be seeing your pediatrician, definitely. And actually, probably a bit younger than that is still too old. There are some reasons why a child in their 20s may still see the pediatrician. If they have certain medical problems, complex medical problems that are congenital, that have been going on since they were younger, that may be a reason why they
And this doctor has been following it
since birth, right, and they have a care team, et cetera. That may be one reason. Also, we know that when kids go to college, they don't often find a whole new doctor. So sometimes they're still calling the doctor at home. But I would honestly say that 18 to 21 is pretty standard for pediatrics. There is no cutoff age, though. It really depends on the doctor and the patient. You know, you really have to work that out.
But there's been a 30% increase in adults seeing children emergency departments. We have the statement from the AAP that basically they're saying that just as the healthcare needs of an individual patient are unique, the age transition, like you were just saying, to adult care is also unique.
That's right. And the other thing with that, to your point before, right, when it comes to adults, I see patients in their 20s with diabetes and high blood pressure and high cholesterol. These are things that maybe pediatricians were not treating or trained to treat the way, say, a family doc or other doctors are. So that needs to be taken into consideration as well.
But is there a reason that a doctor is a pediatrician versus, you know, would be dealing with someone who's an older adult?
To your point, the answer is yes. Peds is generally like the little babies and the kids, adolescents, up to usually 18 and 21. Again, there are doctors that do up to 26. As family medicine, that's what I am. We always say birth to death. So we really see the whole continuum. And that's the reason why I do that, is I like to see the whole spectrum. And of course, internal medicine and medicine is adults only. So keep that in mind. But we don't want to say there's a hard cutoff, but using common sense, using good judgment, using all the facts and figures is a wise thing to do.
Maybe don't be like Ross.
Right.
Don't be like Ross.
That's good advice right there.
Thank you so much. Great to have you with us.
Thanks so much.